Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, and today we're going to be finishing out the Skull King and the Virgin Mord, excuse me, and what we're going to be running for the Skull King is we're going to run Queen's Claw, and we're going to run the Crimson Longsword Intensified. Now you should be running for the most damage out of this thing, the Fortified, but because I want that quick mobility, it's only 24 damage extra that we get here, and the 10% extra that we get from Swift Destruction is going to get us about 97, and so that extra 24 is not worth it to me, since I want to be Swift Destruction here, and we want pretty good Ichor recovery, while at the same time having Blood-Sucking Blades active, which will then go off of our dark value, which gets us up to 0.94, so that's very, very good, almost a doubling of our drain rating, and we will try and see here what we can do. Now we can't go for our entire buff suite at the beginning, because we, remember, have no healing, so we will have to kind of do some of these basic gifts here at the beginning before we go for all of our craziness into phase 2 and such with Jack and everything else. So we'll be doing some of this and some of this, and we should be able to take the Skull King down here fairly effectively. As you see the cutscene there, you know this is the first attempt, and so there's no crazy cheeses here going on or anything like that. Okay, and we'll be going for Jack, obviously in different phases here. Okay. Ouch. There we go. Okay. And let's see his jumps here. Okay. There we go. And let's pile it on here. Okay, good. Jack, you're gonna die. Told you. Oh, come on. Alright. Alright. And that's the Skull King. So pretty powerful here. And we will have to skip and move back for the Virginborn here. So that was a pretty decent fight. Please let me get out. Thank you. And that went pretty well, all things considered there. And now we're gonna have to change it up a little bit here. Let's see, we'll go for this. Yeah, all this looks pretty good here. And then we will switch here and go for something near dear to my heart. So the same thing here. We won't be able to go for a Jack immediately, so we will have to kind of take it one step at a time here as we get ourselves fully up and ready. So this is all about the charge attack on the Black Greatsword. We'll be up over about 6,000 here as we are getting all of our gifts ready to go at the moment, and this will be kind of interesting here as things develop, but it will be all about managing our stamina along the way. So we have to make sure that we get the staggers in the right position here. Oops. Okay, she hit me, or it hit me, whatever. Okay, and let's go for this and this. Okay, this. Okay, and we are going to need to go for Jack here in a second. Okay, and as you can see, it's all about managing our stamina here. Okay, thanks, Jack. Okay, and hopefully we can get Jack going here. Oh, we're dead. Yep, we're both dead. That was weird. We were almost in the position there that we were able to actually get this going. So the reason I'm not going for red shoes is because with Fionn is because we don't have a whole lot of healing, or we actually have no healing that we can do here. So what I want to try for is go for a setup here that we can actually use for you guys, where you can actually hit the Virginborn and go through these attacks without worrying about the red shoes nonsense. Okay, so let's go for one there, and another one here. Okay. Oh, okay. So she's obviously not going to let me get what I want to do here. Okay, jump back, that's fine. Okay, good. Now, yeah, I was going to say we should get into phase 2 here, which will be good, because then we can go for a jack here. Alright, and let's dodge back into the wall here. Good. And let's get up here and go for some of these charge attacks. Good. And we will need, yep. Oh, dodge. Oh, never mind. Jack, thank you. Oh, she's going up. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Okay. And there's the Virginborn. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. When you have the Black Greatsword, and even if you don't have any healing, and you actually get slapped around quite a bit, it just proves to be an incredible damaging weapon, because the blood pillars are just unbelievable for crush damage. And look at that, right on 1144, pretty awesome. And we're at 53 stars, yay, we did it. So we got through, and that's kind of a cheap way to do double blood codes for these 2 ending boss fights here. But if you were actually going for a way to actually run through here, this would be a great way to do it. Now, if you were actually going to run Fionn, it would be something like this, and what you would do is, obviously, you would run heals, and so on and so forth, and you would run this, and then you would have charge boosters, you'd have stamina recovery, and you would probably go for this, and then to start, this is how you would start, so you can actually get the extra benefits here at the beginning. Okay, and see here we're at 98, so we can go for a little bit more damage because of the fortified here. And if you want, you can try and go for some different mind here and dex. So here you could go for a dex and mind, and then you could go for one of these guys, which would put you into slow, but you know, it really wouldn't matter. So if we go for that, I'll show you here, and these won't matter here at the moment. The willpower here, obviously you change to this for getting access to all your gifts, and then you don't worry about it afterwards. Okay, so it would go something like this. So don't worry about our health or anything, because this time we would actually be able to heal to get everything back up to full value here. And this is a little bit better than what we were doing earlier, but it still isn't, you know, absolutely horrible by any means. So you have to do this, and then you have to switch. You have to switch here to time crunch and activate it, and then go back to this, and then go back to dex and mind. Okay, and now everything's active, but you can see that we only have 4 ichor, so we can't get time crunch again. So it's very, very important that you get in here and swing away as good as you can. Okay. Alright, and we'll go for another charge booster here. Whoops. Okay. Alright, and then let's run back over here and go for a charge booster, or a charge attack. Okay, even though we're hitting the side of it here, it still doesn't matter, and you can go through it oh so fast if you really, really, really want to. The Fionn build is what is this? The Virgin Morden is absolutely broken to the point that it doesn't last very long at all, and you can dodge everything, and you can also just you know, move into the different corners and stuff, and then run back and then slap her. And as you saw, we were hitting the front leg, which is not what you want to be doing. You want to be definitely hitting other parts. You want to be hitting the face or the body. But even if we were hitting the front leg there, it didn't really matter, because the blood pillars go through and continue attacking, and yeah, it makes for a really, really, really great way to put the Virgin Board down. So if you're ever struggling, definitely go for the ultimate Fionn build here to put her down, because it will absolutely decimate her very, very quick. And Jack, obviously, he's a big part of this, even though he's you know, not really that great of a partner. But for things like this, there's no doubting him that he is the man in charge. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We got to 53 stars finally, and we'll be starting up a new run here tomorrow or the day after, and we'll see you guys then.